On to another CNN News 18 mega exclusive. Top intel sources informing us that back-to-back shootings in Canada is part of a turf war over narcotics routes and Gurdwara-linked funding streams. It also showcases the collapse of Canada's internal security and Khalistani network penetration. Top intelligence sources also say that Pakistani-linked accounts are financing social media disinformation. They are also glorifying terrorists like Hardeep Nijjar to radicalize new recruits and make them martyrs. What agencies are pointing out too is that these shootings that are taking place in Canada, they reflect a deep societal split amongst Indo-Canadian Sikhs. Punjabi representatives there are completely silent, possibly showcasing their political complicity and a systemic security paralysis in law enforcement. The shooting of Channi Nutt's residence on October 27 is part of a turf war over narcotics routes and Gurdwara-linked funding streams. And another shootout on October 19 in Abbotsford, killing 2 associates of the Boyle gang, is believed to be connected to the same network. And there have been a series of such events that have been taking place. Anand Narasimhan, my colleague, is joining us with more on this. Anand, the penetration of the Khalistani, Pakistani, nexus-linked individuals, that seems to be very deeply entrenched in Canadian law enforcement now.
Yeah, what is happening is, Shivani, and I think Manoj Gupta getting us the inputs, that the larger Punjabi community which totally voted against this entire Khalistani propaganda and this K-goons and this Gundaism in the elections, it was very evident which way and what the larger sentiment is. But they are living in fear because this slot, which is a handful, intimidates. It tends to also then vilify and socially target, and also they're nothing but a bunch of goons and gangsters, so they take to arms. And what's happening is that the RCMP, the Surrey Police Service, they continue to, one, remain overstretched. 2, they're also compromised because a lot of these elements have also seeded themselves into certain administrative positions and also within police, within the police. So they tend to give some cover fire. These are all big drug cartels, so there is a lot of narco money which is also involved. But the common Punjabi community in Canada, which has made Canada their home, they are constantly living in fear, and if they speak up, if they do something in the interest of Canada, in the interest of Bharat and Canada relations, etc., or they just want to go about their business, or they stand up to this lot, they tend to get attacked. Their family members get threatened. They then get, plus their daughters, wives, children, their images are used on social media in all sorts of negative connotations. And under the garb of freedom of speech, there's a huge amount of abuse that they are all subjected to. And these people are also caught in this entire game of gang wars and extortion, etc. Now, this entire Darshan Sansi, Abbotsford, this murder of Darshan Sansi in Abbotsford, this instance in September 25 is again sent shockwaves and fear. And this is not just in Canada. This is the same operating principle for them in Australia, be it, and in UK. Look at how they are trying to intimidate and trying to block a concert of Diljit Dosanjh, and the local community cannot stand up because they're, like at Caps Cafe, bullets will be fired. People will not come to your restaurant. Your business will suffer. There will be intimidation of anybody who tries to engage with you commercially or business-wise. And then you're made a pariah in society just by brazen intimidation. And the authorities are not able to do much. And this is a huge concern.
Absolutely. Anand, appreciate you joining us and breaking down those updates for us.